Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. It's your weather in 5 minutes. We're not going to waste your time. Start the clock. Friends, we first have to look at what's going on temperature-wise across the eastern half of the United States. Your current temperatures on this Wednesday afternoon are well into the 90s, and even close to the triple digits. We're getting some thunderstorms to break out in portions of those areas, but look at the feels like temperatures or the heat index, which 105, 108, even close to 110 in a couple of locations. Now, that's a lot of heat energy, and thunderstorms are beginning to kind of break some of that heat, but they're also going to be on the severe side in some areas. Overall, the risk for severe storms for today, we have a slight risk for portions of the high plains through the central plains and into the western Great Lakes. And then we have an enhanced area for portions of Georgia and into South and North Carolina. And some of those areas will include the Atlanta metro area, Columbia, and Charlotte. All modes of severe weather, including some isolated tornadoes, are possible in those spots. This is what it looks like over the last couple of hours in these areas, and these storms are really just beginning to get going right now. All the red that you see are going to be severe thunderstorm warnings. The interesting thing is they're actually working a little bit south right now. So out of the Raleigh-Durham area back towards Fayetteville, towards the Asheville, North Carolina area, and additional storms are likely to develop in eastern Tennessee and the northern sides of Georgia, and then just kind of work their way off to the south. We'll also see some scattered severe storms for the mid-Atlantic states and the Appalachians, and then another active pattern from portions of Pennsylvania back into Ohio. Again, these areas may not be the most prone for severe storms for today, but we've had some. The main threats here in Ohio are going to be winds of 60 to 70 miles an hour. We'll follow those storms back into the western Great Lakes, and along this leading edge, we've actually had multiple tornado warnings. Those are your purple polygons, southern sides of Minnesota, south of Minneapolis, the far northern sides of Iowa. So that's your biggest tornado threat at the hour, with more active storms developing back down kind of south and west into western Iowa, the central and eastern sides of Nebraska, and ultimately all the way back down into the eastern sides of Colorado. Current watches that are into play right now, couple up in this area. The red one is going to be a severe thunderstorm watch. The purple one is going to be a tornado watch. So we actually have a tornado watch where we've had those multiple tornado reports. And again, winds of 70 miles an hour and some 1.5-inch size hail. We also have a larger severe thunderstorm watch for the southeast that I've mentioned, still 1.5-inch size hail and some 75-mile-an-hour winds. When we look at the local storm reports, all of the blue are going to be wind reports, and we have some hail reports. Now this goes all the way back down into portions of the panhandle of Florida near the Tallahassee area, where they've had a lot of thunderstorm activity there. North of all of this activity, the heat is still a huge story in New York City. They hit 100 for a daytime high, even Boston in at 90. Feels like temperatures above 100. Extremely hot conditions in the southern plains as well. Some storms breaking the heat back into portions of New Mexico. Still have our mid-level low over the Intermountain West, so showers and storms breaking out there. Beautiful day again back into portions of the Pacific Northwest. Just a few light showers moving on shore right now, but generally speaking, things are high and dry. Again, all of this orange on the map is your heat advisories that will still carry out through Thursday and Friday in some spots, and then you have those areas of potential severe storms and even some flooding threats in New Mexico for the remainder of the day. Let's get into the model. It's going to bring up the HER model, the high resolution rapid refresh. Easy for me to say, but while we're doing so, take a quick second, hit that like button for me. I really do appreciate it. So let's talk about the two clusters of storms that are out there right now. The ones in Minnesota and Iowa will push through Wisconsin, the UP and Michigan, through the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest in general for today, and we could still see some storms that will be severe late on this Wednesday into overnight on Thursday. Additional severe storms are likely to redevelop again across the central plains tomorrow afternoon and build a little bit farther to the south, even back towards the panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas. We're going to get scattered severe storms to continue here. The situation is this: there is a mid-level impulse off of the east coast of Florida, and we're spinning in some of that instability. And that's why we've had heightened severe storms for today, and why it's kind of taking a different direction than what we typically see from the northeast to the south and to the west. That upper and mid-level low will still be in play for tomorrow with stronger to scattered storms there. Additional storms are likely on Friday with a few scattered showers in portions of the west coast, but not a lot. So the severe weather risk for tomorrow right now is just marginal, but we'll probably get some slight area either in the southeast and or portions of the southern Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. And then for your Friday, it's the northern plains, the Dakotas, with the best chance for severe storms, but still could get a widespread severe weather outbreak from the Appalachians and the mid-Atlantic states all the way back down into the southeast. Friends, as you can see from the clock, I'm out of time. I appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Take care. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing. Have a great rest of your day. I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.